Hari. Welcome to Bhagavad Gita class of kids. The course offered by Sri Sri Radha Govinda Temple is gone Mangalore. Let us all join our hands and give our respectful obeisances to Sri Sri Radha Govinda. And this is our Sri Sri Radha Govinda deities. These are our Nimai and Nitai. Yes. To the Prabhupada as well. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vashata Deshatarini Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Rama
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. So now we are here to learn.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Yes. So today we are here to learn, discuss more in detail about Bhagavad Gita as it is, which is written by our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. In short, how do we call with full of love? How do we call? What is the name? Who remembers?
Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, Srila Prabhupada. Very good. And Prabhupada gave the information to Guru Maharaj,
Swami Guru Maharaj.
Swami Maharaj, and through Maharaj, our temple president has got
Namanishta Das Prabhu.
Namanishta Das Prabhu. Yes. And who is giving the information to Prabhupada, and everyone is getting the main information from our Sri Krishna. Now, a quick recap. Now everyone can unmute and answer. What does Bhagavad Gita means? First, what does Bhagavat mean?
Bhagavad means Bhagavan. God. Gita means Bhagavan song. Krishna's song.
Yes.
Krishna's song. Gita means song. Gita means song. So Bhagavan's song. Krishna's song.
Yes, thank you all. So now Bhagavan means it is referring to our Lord Sri Krishna. In yesterday's quiz also it was there. And we should remember Bhagavan can be only one, and that is Lord Krishna. We will be discussing that in detail today's class. And we have the word Gita, which means song. You're all right. Now in the family tree, the grandfather's name is missing. You can see there were two sons. Dhritarashtra, who was blind, Pandu had 5 sons, right? Pandavas, Dhritarashtra had 100 sons. Kauravas. What is the name of the grandfather?
Vyasadeva.
Vyasadeva. So Vyasadeva is the grandfather. 2 sons are there, and now in between them there is going to be a war. So before the war, we are seeing what is going to happen. How is Arjuna asking questions and how well Krishna will console him.
Ma'am, I know the shloka, ma'am, without seeing.
Without saying, you can close your eyes and recite for us. Yeah, start. Yes, you can close yourself, not a problem. Yeah.
Kshetre Kurukshetre Samhita Mamaka Purnavashchaiva Makurvata Sanjaya.
Haribol. When did you learn the shloka completely?
Yesterday after I finished my homework.
Oh, Haribol. Keep learning every day. It's like inspiration for me as well. When my teacher says me to memorize shlokas, I'll be like, how can I do? But you people in one day, 24 hours, you memorized. Big Haribol to you all. And anyone else who likes to recite?
Ma'am, I am telling something. Ma'am, I tell.
Okay. Yes.
Ma'am, I want to tell. Ma'am, I'm Stephen. I want to tell.
Haribol. One second. We'll give chance to everyone. Now, the smallest kid, young devotee in our class. Panigrahi. Yes, please unmute. Yes.
Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma Khetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yushava Mamakaha Pandavaschaya Kim Akurvata Sanjaya.
Haribol. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Now we have Samprati. Yes, please.
Mataji, after this sloka also I know.
You can decide this for now.
Okay. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavetaayujutsavaha Mamakah Pandavaschaiva Kimakurvata Sanjaya. Mataji, you are mute.
I'm so sorry. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Now we have Aditya with Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Shivji. Yes, because we have 2 Adityas in the class.
Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Mamakaha Pandavaschaiva Kimakurutva Sanjaya.
Rivol. Thank you, Aditya. Now, Aditya, another Aditya. Aditya T, please start.
Yes, Mataji. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yudhishthira Mamakam Pandavaschaiva Kim Akruvata Sanjaya.
Haribol, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Now we have Kumara. Yes, Kumara, please start.
Yes, Mataji, I'll tell. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyotsavaha Mama Pandavaschaiva Kim Kurvata Sanjaya.
Hari bol. Kim akurvata sanjaya. Even you have memorized. Hari Hari bol. Thank you all for showing so much of interest towards Krishna's shlokas. Hari bol. Yes, Purna.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Dharma Dhritarashtra Vacha Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Mamakam Pandavaschaiva Kima Kurvata Sanjaya. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari bol. Thank you all. Big Hari bol. Now, what happened in yesterday? We were observing what is happening in the battlefield. They are in a place called as Kurukshetra, and in Kurukshetra there are different reactions. Sanjay is going to narrate because he has got a divine power to see whatever is happening. Now we are using the Wi-Fi data connection, but then he has got the mystic power because Vyasadeva has blessed him, and Dhritarashtra is listening, but he's very, very anxious. What is going to happen, right? But Duryodhana is angry. He's pointing out his teacher as a mistake, whereas Arjuna is like giving reasons, lamenting, means he's feeling very sad. Why should I fight? And now, what were the 5 reasons? Who can answer? You can keep your hands raised. You will get a chance. Yes, Samprati, what was the first reason?
Hello, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji. The 5 reasons for Arjuna's limitation is
One reason, Samprati. First one. Which was the first one? What is he saying?
yes, Mataji. 1 second, Mataji.
Is that saying in the book? Yeah, I gave a hint.
I have noted that. Yes, Mataji. Compassion, Mataji.
Thank you. Yes, compassion. Purna, what is the second one?
No enjoyment.
No enjoyment, right? He's saying, I cannot enjoy if at all I'm trying to kill all my cousin brothers. Kauravas, how will I enjoy? Next. Yes, Kumara, what is the point number 3? Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
What was it? He is now little scared of doing some mistake.
Sin.
Yes, he's scared of getting sin. Yes, Puneet.
Next one, Mataji. Next one is family traditions.
Family tradition. Okay, thank you. Now we have the family tradition. Oh, if at all the teachers, all the elderly people are going to die, what will happen to family tradition? Yes, Puneet. What is the 5th one?
5th one,
You remember what is 5th one? What is the final one? Who can say what is the final one? Final reason.
I can say.
Yes.
Indecision.
He's confused. He cannot make a decision whether I'm right or wrong. So he's confused, right? So he gives reason saying that I cannot kill my own cousin brothers. They are also living beings. They have their family. If that all I'm going to kill, they are going to suffer, right? So, Hare Krishna, please don't cry. Smile, please. Look into the 9 reasons how Arjuna is going to win. Yes, Panigrahi, what is the first answer? What is the first symbol?
Dharmakshetra.
Yes, the first is the place where they are. That is Dharmakshetra. Next, kids can raise the hand, whoever knows the answer. Point number 2. I'll unmute all. You can all say. What is the second one?
Chariot.
Second.
Divine chariot. Divine chariot.
Who gave the divine chariot? Agnidev.
Agnidev.
Next, on the chariot, there's a flag. Kapidwaja. And in the chariot, there is a charioteer, Krishna himself present. Shankanada or conch shell. Next, Haribol.
Gandiva.
Yes, everyone can answer.
Gandiva.
Gandiva. Oh. Next,
Jivita.
Yakta Jivita. So ready to die. Opposite teams are ready. Next,
Mokshada. Ekadasi.
Mokshada.
Ekadasi.
It is
Ekadashi.
auspicious.
Moksha Ekadashi.
And who is there?
Bhagyalakshmi.
Bhagyada Lakshmi. Yes.
Rishikesha.
And
Rishikesha.
main pillar is supporting everything here is Rishikesha, the Krishna himself. Very good. Now we have 5 subject matters. We can all do it together. We can-
I can do.
Ma'am, I can do.
Ma'am, I can do. I can do.
Okay, we'll give first chance to our little devotee, the young devotee. Okay. Yes, Panigra, you start. We all will follow you. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Ishvara,
Ishvara,
Diva,
Diva,
Prakriti,
Prakriti,
Kala,
Kala,
Karma.
Karma. Haribol. Yes. Thank you. So now let's proceed. This was a revision of the yesterday's class. Now we are entering to the new chapter, chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga, or even it is called as Gita Saramsha, where we see the entire thing. Saramsha means what? It is a summary of entire Gita. So it is very, very important to pay complete attention and listen here. Okay. At first, let us take some words to understand. You are going to school, like most of us travel to school either in a school bus, or parents are going to drop, or sometimes what happens, if at all there is a school very close to our place, we'll just walk. Then when we are walking, I'm noticing there is a house beside the road. When you're just seeing the house, you'll see how many people are in their house. Maybe 2 people or 10 people, don't know. And some person will say, hey, that house is not a living place. There's no one is going to leave. It is scary. So people will believe. But then what happens? Next day you meet a person who is a neighbor who stays beside that close and house and says, that is not any scary place. There are 5 people living inside. Right? When you can hear, okay, someone is saying, you'll get to a picture. There was a house. Now you can imagine 5 people are there. They have 2 parents, 3 children. You will get a picture, right? So now we are getting to understand. Later what happens? One day you will get to know one of the kid is attending the same school and is inviting for a birthday party. You will go inside the house and you will see how beautiful the house is. Then you will get to know where exactly people are living, what are they doing in the house, how well they are cooperating with each other, right? So when we are understanding anything, we should get to know from the same set of people who know the reality, right? If at all I listen to some other person, they will say, maybe no one is there in the house, right? Same ways, when we are trying to understand the God realization, some people will be having some pictures in their mind. What they understand is, usually they understand in 3 levels, okay? First stage, how they understand is, they'll say, there is some energy, when an apple is there in a tree, it will fall as it ripens. Why it falls? There is some energy. That energy does not have any form, they'll think. So they call it as no person form. It does not have any personal form. At that time, they give the name as Brahman. Okay. First, they say this could be an energy only. There is no person involved and it is a Brahman feature. Okay, that is the first one. Second, what is going to happen? Now look at the beautiful picture here. There's a lotus flower. On the lotus flower, we have the Paramatma standing. He has got 4 hands. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Shankha means the conch shell. Chakra, Sudarshana disc. Gada, the club. And Padma, the lotus flower. Yes. Now, the Paramatma has got 4-handed form. Just like people say, right? In that house, there are 5 people. So when you get closer, whoever knows, whoever has understood how is really God present, then they'll say, Paramatma is there. He's standing on a lotus flower. He has got 4 hands. What does he have? Shankha, Chakra, Gada, and Padma. Conch shell, Sudarshana disc, club, and the lotus flower. Easy to remember? If the see the picture itself, we can remember. So now what will happen next? If at all you just think, okay, Paramatma is there, inside everyone Paramatma is there, but outside also you should be there to control, right? Where is he? Is he really present or not? Then we should ask the right person. The right person is a devotee. Acharya knows and he says, yes, the reality is there is Bhagavan who is very, very beautiful. He has got Sham Sundar form. You know one thing, Krishna's beautiful form, Sham Sundar form is very well described in Brahma Samhita. Brahmaji describes how he is holding the flute in his hand. He has got a peacock feather and his color is bluish blackish. Is very, very attractive. Everyone will be looking when Krishna is there. No one will turn away from Krishna. Everyone wants to look at Krishna. He's so beautiful. The name Krishna means beautiful, all attractive. That was a name given by a great sage. When there was a naming ceremony, they was like thinking, what name should I give to this beautiful, attractive kid? Is all attractive? Let us name Krishna. Who can be more attractive than Krishna? There's no one. Krishna himself is ever attractive. And the name is what? The Bhagavan. Okay. Now, we have got 3 stages of God realization. First one, the Brahman. Second one, the Paramatma. Number 3, the Bhagavan. Okay, we'll repeat this. First one, Brahman.
Brahman.
Second one, Paramatma.
Paramatma
Has 4 hands.
has 4 hands.
Has 4 hands.
Standing on lotus flower.
And the lotus
Lotus flower.
He's holding Shankha. He is
He is holding
He is holding
Shankha. He is holding a Shankha.
Chakra.
Chakra. He is holding a
Sudarshan is
chakra.
Gada.
Gada.
Club. CLUB. I'll type in chat. Yes, club. And what is in the 4th hand? What is the flower he's holding?
Lotus.
Lotus.
holding up lotus.
Ah, Hari Om. And now in the final one is Bhagavan, Sham Sundar form. Bhagavan, Hari Om. Yes. This we should definitely remember, because sometimes people will not understand. They'll try to fool around. There is no God. There's just one energy, because they don't know. They have to still go inside and understand. Then they'll be like, okay, yeah, there's a Bhagavan. God is there, like that. Next, we have got a beautiful description of Bhagavan. Who can be called Bhagavan, and why is Krishna alone called as Bhagavan? Because the only person in this entire, so many universes are there, entire universes, who can hold 6 opulences. You can see here 3 points in this corner, 3 points in this. Total 6 points are there, and all the 6 points are very, very important, and it is only available with Krishna in complete. Some people can feel, yes, I am rich, but how long will they be rich? In the newspaper, we see someday the richest person in the world for 2021 was this person. For 2022, there's some other person. He's not going to remain rich for the entire years to come. But Krishna is always rich. So he's got all rich. Lakshmi Devi in herself is present with him, right? So he is always rich. Number 2, you know, little Krishna was able to lift the Govardhana hill in the little finger. You can show the little finger, left hand. Yes. The little finger he was able to lift the Govardhana. Can we try to balance something on the little finger? Not very heavy. I'll take my mobile and try to balance. Is that possible? You can try. Will it happen with me? Can you do? And you know, it should be done for 7 days continuously. How Krishna did. Who can do that? We are having limited power, right? But Krishna has all strength. He can do anything. So he's all strength, right? Next is all famous. When he was going back to Dwaraka, everyone were like paying obeisance. They were waiting. When is Krishna coming? When is Krishna coming? How is he coming in this road? Okay, let us offer flowers. Let us bow. Give him respect. Next, point number 4 is all beauty. He is the one who is very, very beautiful, all attractive. Number 5, all knowledge. Some people will be thinking, Brahma has created this world. He has created the earth. He has created the living beings. He knows everything. In reality, Brahma he will surrender to Krishna and say, Krishna, I'm getting all the knowledge from you. Without you, I cannot even know anything. Thanks for giving me the knowledge, but I'm sorry I've done some mistakes. Because he has done some mistake, he will surrender to the superior person. Who is superior person who knows everything? It's Krishna himself. Krishna knows everything. And 6th one, all renunciation means he can remain, he can give everything, but he will not expect anything out of that. Like here, he is going to tell Arjuna all the lessons, but he will give the option to Arjuna. See, Arjuna, this is good, this is bad, this is what you have to do, but I will not force you. You can do whatever you want. He is not forcing us to do anything. He is renounced. Okay. All these 6 points is belonging to Krishna only. If anyone says that I have knowledge, yes, we have some knowledge, but not completely as Krishna. Yes, please.
Hariyo Mataji, isn't Krishna, Lord Krishna, just an avatar of Lord Vishnu?
Oh, that is one of the understanding which people has modulated. That was a misinterpretation. Actually, in chapter 8, we will be learning how Krishna has descended. There is Golaka chat. We'll discuss on that. Then you'll understand. Actually, Krishna has come in different forms. And when he has come in Krishna form, himself is trying to be as he is there in the original format. Okay? We'll understand that in the upcoming classes. Yes, Samprati?
Mataji, I didn't understand one thing, Mataji.
Yes.
Everybody says that Krishna is black. Some will say blue. I don't know which color he is. Somebody says skin color. Somebody says black. Somebody says blue. I don't know which color it is.
Yes, because sometimes what happens, they see the idol in the temple and they'll see sometimes it is white color. So they'll think Krishna is white color, and sometimes the stone which is carved in will be black. So they'll think it is black color. But who has seen Krishna? Brahma has seen Krishna and is describing the form of Krishna. He is bluish, darkish, as the dark clouds will be there, right? He is in this particular color. Okay, this is the color which is approved by our Acharya. Prabhupada has approved this painting, means this is correct. We can remember this color from now on. Okay? Hare Krishna. Yes. Aditya, you have a question?
Mataji, what is the 6th one?
Renunciation. Renunciation means he will give us everything, but he will not expect us to do the same way he is wanting to do us. He will give us the liberty. Okay? He's not attached. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Yes. And in level 2 and all, we'll be learning in detail what exactly is renunciation. For kids level 1, that is sufficient. Yes. Purna?
Mataji, can I leave because my mother has class?
Oh, okay. No problem. You can watch the recordings and participate in quiz. Thank you, Purna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Okay, Maitreya, what is your question?
Ma, does Krishna know division?
What division?
Division, the type of math.
Math.
Max division? Oh, do you think what other kids think? Krishna knows division?
Obviously.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're all right. Yes, Krishna knows everything. When he knows the complete knowledge, he knows division, he knows addition, he knows subtraction. Yes, very well.
Ma'am, if I ask Lord Krishna 5 plus 3, will he be able to answer?
Ah, when Krishna comes, do you want to ask that question? Or anything else? Do you
I
ask?
want to ask question, and I will ask what will be my ambition and why do we call him Ishvara? Why do we call him Bhagavan? And
Yes, those are the questions which we can discuss in the classes. Yes, we'll take up. And whatever question you ask when Krishna comes to us, he will answer because he knows everything. But only thing is, we should call out it such a loud so that he can come to us. And when he comes, all the doubts will automatically get cleared. We'll not be having any questions. He will always give us the answer just by his presence. Okay, without even coming, he can give us the answer through certain scriptures. He has already given all the answers. So whatever you're asking a question, answer is there in Gita. We'll understand Gita in 18 days, then most of the answers will get cleared. Yes, Hare Krishna. Let's continue now. Saying that Bhagavan is only Sri Krishna who has got 6 opulences, that is all riches, all strength, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, and all renunciation. He is neither attached to anyone. He can completely renounce. And this comes shloka, very important now. Karpanya dosho paheta swabhava prichami tvam dharma samhuda cheta. Yachreyasya nishitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. Here, Arjuna is confused, right? So he's saying, Krishna, now I'm so confused. I cannot take any decision. Can you please take me as your student and guide me? So when Arjuna is surrendering, Krishna will be like, okay, all this time you are my friend, you're surrendering. He will just give a small smile, which is very attractive, and he will continue. This is an important shloka. We'll practice word by word. We can all unmute ourselves. Karpanya.
I have one question.
Dosha.
dosha
Pahata. Swabhava. Prichami. Tvam. Tamuda. Chetaha. Nashreya. Nishitam. Bruhi. Tanme. Shishyaste. Aham. There is a hyphen here, right? So we call it as A should be included. Aham. In case we are joining, then we can say we can say as Shishyasteham when joining, otherwise aham. Okay. Next, Yadi. Mam. Yes. Let's recite one line. Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava. Prichami tvam samudachetaha. Yachreyasya nishitam bruhi tanme
Nishritam
Shishyasteham shadimam tvam pannam. Haribol, yes, we can all practice this at our end. Okay, at least 10 times when we recite, we will get some pronunciation in the proper tune. Okay, then we can take up the recitation tomorrow. We have got shortage of time for today, so we'll go for the next slides, please. Hare Krishna. So, who are you? If someone asks, who are you? Yes, Aditya, what are you going to say? Who are you?
No, ma'am. I want to say, I have a question for the previous, what is that, shloka. Arjuna was the one who said it, right? Shri Arjuna.
Mhm.
So why isn't it starting Arjuna Vacha?
Okay, what is happening here? If at all I'm starting the verse, I'll start with Arjuna Uvacha. But if we're saying continuously for 4-5 verses, all the verses will not be titled as Arjuna Uvacha. Okay? Only the first verse when he's starting will be titled as Arjuna Uvacha. Later it will just continue until other person speaks, like either Dhritarashtra speaks or Sanjaya speaks or Bhagavan speaks. Until then it will go in continuation. Okay? Okay. Yes. Now, Samprati, can you say who are you?
Mataji, I have a question after that. Can I say?
Okay. Yes, please. Quickly.
Mataji, you didn't continue after first sloka. You directly went to chapter 2.
In chapter 1, whichever shloka was very important for us to understand in level 1. In 18 days, we have to cover, right? So whichever is important, there's a prescribed syllabus for all of us in 18 days. We'll discuss that. When we go to level 2, we'll discuss more shlokas. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Now, can you say who are you?
I am Samprati.
Yeah.
I am created by Bhagwan.
Oh, Ariol. Yes, Aditya, would you like to say who are you?
I am I'm an ant to Bhagwan.
Oh, okay.
I am a person who is created by all of Bhagwan's universes.
Yes, right. You are created by Bhagavan. But who are you? Let's listen from another Aditya T. Yes, please.
Mataji, I have a question.
Okay, this is a question we'll take in between the class. Later, all the questions will deal at the end of the class today, okay?
Okay.
Task. Aditya, you can ask now. We'll take the question. One question.
Mataji didn't understand the translation of the sloka clearly.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'll try to explain once again. What is here? Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava. Arjuna is saying, I'm now confused. I'm not having any knowledge. What should I do? Should I fight the war? I should leave the war and go. What should I do? I don't know. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I'm so sorry for the network lag. Hare Krishna. So here Arjuna is surrendering, right? He does not know what to do, whether he should fight the war or he should leave the war and run away. So he's asking. Now I'm confused. I don't know what is right or what is wrong. Please take me as your student. Who can guide a person when we go and surrender to a teacher? Teacher will guide us. So he's surrendering to Krishna, saying that I'm your student now. I've completely surrendered. Whatever you say, I will do. So please instruct me, Krishna. He's requesting Krishna to direct him what he should do. Okay, that is the thing. This is a very important shloka which will pay the way where Krishna starts speaking. All this while Krishna didn't speak. Arjuna was saying, I have got this feeling, I have got compassion, I have got a notion of being sinful. All this while he just speaks. When he surrenders, this shloka onwards, Krishna will take over and give the direction to Arjuna. Okay, Aditya?
Okay, Mataji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Please type your questions in chat box. We'll take that as well. And now sometimes we think, yes, my
Okay, Mataji.
blah, maybe my name is Bhavani, my name is Aditya, my name is Puneet, Samprati, right? Srinika, yes, Aditya is there, Sri Sunandana, Vedant, Gopal, so many. Now, if I say whatever you're thinking is wrong, you're not just your name. We'll take an example. When we travel, how do you travel? You can all unmute. How do you travel? How do you like to travel?
Mataji, I like to travel by train.
Bike,
Mataji,
Travel by bicycle.
bicycle,
Bicycle, aeroplane.
aeroplane,
Aeroplane.
I like to travel by a train.
yes, in case we get a chance, we even want to fly, right? So now what is happening when I'm thinking, okay, I have to travel to that place which is far away. I'll decide if the place is close by, I can take a bicycle. If a place is close by, why take a plane? But in case there is so much of water, ocean in between the land, then I have to take a plane or a ship, right? When I'm going, I'm making sure I will go. The way I go is just a instrument, right? Me going to that place is important. If at all we are organizing, there is a big kirtan party. Everyone has to come. So Aditya, how will you come to the kirtan party?
Mataji, with the car.
With the car. Puneet, how do you like to come? Yes, you can unmute.
But ma'am, but Mataji, where is going to be the party?
Temple, ISKCON Mangalore, Karnataka, India. How do you like to come? Yes, Samprati.
Mataji, I'll come by bike or cycle, Mataji.
Okay, next.
Because
Maitri.
I live in Karnataka.
Okay.
Mataji, from my building, ISKCON is very far, so I opt for car.
Yes. So what is happening? Different people will choose.
Mataji,
Yes, please.
also went to, in India. I also went this temple.
Haribol. So now if at all we are asking to travel, what is happening? The main concept here is a person when he's traveling, he can choose different. Important thing is we should remember the person has to come, right? Oh Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yes, I'm so sorry for the network problem. So when we are traveling, all these vehicles are just a mode of instrument. I can use either of this, but I should go same ways. We will look when you're seeing the mirror for the first time. What happens? We'll see, yeah, this is me. Then after a few years, you see you're growing and your face will start modulating. You'll get teeth. Milk teeth will vanish. Permanent teeth are coming. The hairstyle is changing. You're growing. The eyelids are changing. Eyebrows are changing. Hair transformation is happening. Who am I? Am I this body? There is a question. Who am I? Am I this body? Then what is the answer? We are the living entities having spirit. So people will think I'm a living entity, I have energy, and others are not living entity. Then there should be difference between the living entities as well. So what is the answer? Who am I? So each person is different, right? Everyone agrees each person is different. He has got one special feature inside him, inside her. What is that? We are spirit souls. We are Jivatma. That is the first learning of the lesson. Okay. Who are we? If at all I'm asking this question in any moment, next, even in a dream, we should say, I am the spirit soul, Jivatma. Who are we?
Jivatma.
Jivatma.
Spirit soul. Yes.
Soul. Jivatma.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, spirit soul is present in everyone, every living entity. Small kid to the bigger one. In the plants also is there. So Jivatma. Animals also. Tiger also has got the spirit soul. Next, where is the soul situated? Soul is situated in the heart of a person. So soul is in the heart. Okay, second one. Second point, soul is situated in the heart. Next, this is a picture where bird is free, enjoying in the nature. Okay, he's going to eat, and we see the bird. Okay, it's so free. I like to have the bird with me. I will also become happy like a bird. Then we'll get a cage, and sometime later we'll forget to feed. Bird will be like crying, "I want food," but we'll be like, "Oh, cage has become dirty. I'll clean the cage." If we don't give food and keep on cleaning the cage only, the bird will be like thinking, I want food, right? It will be always thinking, please, master, give me the food. Same ways, inside us, we have got a spirit soul, and it is also going to worry. If at all we are just taking care about the body, my body is helping me to go to school, go to a shop and buy things, go to temple, take darshan. But if we forget about the soul, soul will be crying, give me food. Food. Even in the animal, soul is there, Paramatma is there. See, in man, Paramatma is there. Woman, other person, Paramatma is there. And in animal, Paramatma is there. Everyone wants a food. What is a food? Soul for food is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Let's all chant one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra together. Yes. Pronounce it properly when you are chanting. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna.
I'm really sorry I had to mute, but please continue chanting. That's a humble request. Okay, just because of time constraint, I had to stop. I had to mute you all from chanting. I'm so sorry. Hare Krishna. So now, when we are saying this, learning your soul, soul is there inside all of us. We are the spirit soul. It's in the heart. It wants food. It is chanting. What is the size of the soul? If at all I'm touching the hair, okay, you can also take one strand of your hair, not completely, even boys can take, short hairs will be there. That hair, when I chop, yes, Hare Krishna. So when we take one strand and I'm trying to cut that into how many pieces? Not one or two. 10,000 times I have to cut. And in that one piece, size will be there, right? That is the size of the hair. 10,000. So we can remember 1 by 10,000 is the size of the hair. Okay. 1 by 10,000. Everyone can remember what is the size of the soul? Sorry, size of the soul 1 by 10,000 division. Yeah. Okay. Next. Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara tata dehantara praptir dhirastatra namuyati. Yes, we'll take up all the questions in some time. And this is very important shloka. As we are having shortage of time today, we will learn this tomorrow. Okay? This will be learned tomorrow, but we'll understand. Recitation we'll do tomorrow. We'll try to understand. What is happening? For every born baby, you will be having soul. He's going to change his body. He's becoming a child, growing up adulthood, adolescence. He's now becoming a man. And after some days, he's growing down, shrinking down, reducing the size. After that, what happens? He's going to change to another body. So the soul, you should not worry. What happens at the end of the death? Body was weak. That's why, what did the soul do? The soul gave up the body and took the new body. That's it. Soul passes from one body to another body at the time of the death. That is a learning of this shloka. Next, what happens? We should understand how many births it can take. 84 lakh species of lives are there. See, it can take either the small insects or dolphin or a tiger or an ape or a man. 84 lakh species are there. Next, it's like infinite. He's taking birth, grows, child, adolescent, adulthood, man, then growing up, aged person, old age, and death. This is the infinity symbol. It will continue happening until that particular person goes back to Godhead. That is Goloka. Until then, this will be happening. Hare Krishna. So next what happens? There are like so many questions. Is this real? Yes, we have evidences. In the science, there's so many evidences how the soul will transmigrate from one body to another body. This is one of the example from India. There's so many examples across the world. This is named as Shanti Devi story. Okay. In this we can see the soul is present. Everyone has got the soul connected. Even the God, what we think Devatas have got the soul. They're getting soul from Sri Krishna. Krishna is there inside them also. Okay. Next. Now, as happiness and sadness is coming, we'll feel very happy or sometimes very sad. We should remember, whenever there is summer, there's less water, the tree will shed the leaves. But when it is like rainy season, springtime is coming now, the flowers will bloom. So our happiness and sadness is also like a season. It is not permanent. It is going to change. Sometimes we'll be happy, sometimes we'll be sad. But we should try to know this is going to be balanced because Krishna is there as a control. Okay, this is just like seasons. Plant will look different, right? A different season, we also look different in different state of happiness and distress. But we should know this is not permanent. If I'm sad, I should not be like feeling, oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed. This is not permanent. This is going to change. Then sometimes I'm very happy. Then also I should not be like, I'm happy now. I should not boast on and I should not be overjoyed by happiness. We should be balanced. Why are people seeking happiness? You know, inside us we have got Paramatma, and Paramatma is having a one beautiful quality. Satchidananda is eternal, is always there, even is never going to die. My body is there. After some days, it is going to become old, and then my soul will decide this body cannot supply energy for work, so it will choose another body. This body might be there or not there. Soul is always there. Next, full of knowledge. Paramatma is part and parcel of Krishna. He has also got full knowledge and is always happy. Yes, bliss means is always happy. Next, yes, sometimes what happens? We play in the garden. We might fall. The will become dirty. Then we go change. Or sometimes we are eating food and we spill over. And when I'm supposed to go to a temple, I can't wear dirty clothes. I'll have to change new clothes. Then I have to be clean inside and outside as well. Likewise, when we are changing, something is dirty, something is torn, we change, get new clothes. Same ways, when our body is not supporting, soul will decide now, you have to take up a new body. Okay? As person changes clothes, the soul will change the material body. Now some might think, okay, my body can be like sometimes hurt. Can someone hurt soul? No, no one can hurt soul. They cannot take soul and dip in water because soul itself is very small. Who can touch the soul? Is 1 by 10,000 times small. 1 by 10,000 times. So who can touch the soul? No one can touch. When they cannot touch, how can they cut? Never it can be cut. No one can burn the soul. Even if someone is trying to burn the soul, that will not happen at all. No one can touch the soul. No one can cut the soul. No one can burn the soul. And they can think, okay, I'll just pour water and make it wet. No, no one can even moisten the soul. Nothing can harm the soul. It is protected by the divine power, Sri Krishna. Even the wind cannot make it withered. Okay, soul is so powerful and pure by itself. Next, and people will be thinking, right? Like Arjuna, if at all I'm going to die, what happens? He's fighting the war. He's fighting for the right cause. If you are fighting for right cause and you are killed in the battle, Krishna says you will go to heavenly planets, Swargalok. Okay, and if you are fighting in the war and you win, you become a king. You will get a king for yourself. That is a path. So don't worry. If you're getting killed, don't be afraid. You will go to Swargalok. If you're winning, you will rule the world. Next, whatever we are doing, a small service for Krishna. Even now we all have chanted, right? That is a beautiful service to Krishna. Krishna likes and it will never go waste. There's any small advancement towards a devotional service towards Krishna, Krishna will remember that and will keep on helping us every time. Yes. This is the example where the squirrel was also blessed by Rama, how he helped. Hanuman was also blessed. He burnt Lanka. Some may think he burnt Lanka for bad. Will he get sin? No. How will sin touch him? He's doing in a devotional service. Ravana was wrong. It was supposed to be punished. Rama sort of carried out. So he's blessed. There's no sin. If you are killing a bad person, you'll not get a sin. So Krishna is saying that. So it does not mean that we can kill anyone. We don't have that rights. When Hanuman is doing and a person in devotional service who is given the authority, they can do, not us without any authority. We should be careful. And now, in some schools, Bhagavad Gita learning is compulsory. They are teaching in schools. This is Raj school where they are learning Netherlands. In today's chapter, we learned 3 important concepts. What are those? We are not this body. We are the spirit soul. The soul moves from one body to next at the time of death. Okay, whenever it is feeling like I have to shift to a new body, then it will just shift around. Okay, there was a Putana story. We will continue this in next class. Directly we'll thank the Prabhupada.